Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Welcome. Today we are talking about serious business. Posted a few stories. Maxine asking about destiny. So I just want about a few people. Not that but we just have like 20 minutes. I just want a few people who can help me. Like the question is, um, are you is your destiny fixed? That is the question. Is your destiny fixed? Are you when you are born, if you become rich in life, was that your destiny? Were you supposed to be rich, or it was because of your decisions? If you're born and you become poor, were you supposed to be poor, or it was because of your decisions? So I just need a few people that can. I think your destiny is not fixed. I think it's because of your character and your decisions. Personally, that's what I think. I may not teach a joiner. Right. If you want to join, just please request, and then we accept your request. Wagwan,
Ndara Mugireze.
how are you doing?
Nah, living the dream, right? How about yourself?
Mugurara ma dream yerim dar.
Dreaming about Batakata.
Nice. So to name Vonzoga, bro, like when you are born and
Yeah, yeah.
if you become rich in life, was that your destiny or it's because of your character and your personality? Tell us your view, your opinion. Tell any show and or anything.
Aiwa. So, what was your question again? Say question again.
Right. Ndrukuti zvonizvo, ukazvarwa handiti.
Yeah.
Is your destiny fixed? All right. Let me put in simple terms. Is your destiny is where you end up in life fixed? Like, is there nothing
I
you can
don't.
do about it?
I can't do anything about my destiny. All I can do about my destiny is just pray about my destiny and work on myself. As a man, all I gotta do is just stay disciplined, I reckon, and focused. That's I think for me that's when I'll be like, oh, for my destiny, destiny yakanaka. For me, just to stay disciplined. That's how I would say, just be like, oh, destiny yangu ni stay disciplined or focused. That's when I'd be like, oh, destiny yangu it's already fixed for me. So,
All right.
but
So you're saying good your destiny is fixed. Is that what you're saying?
yeah, for me, like right now with the yeah, yeah, I would say yeah. Right now, my destiny, like I'll tell
No,
right
no,
now.
no, no. I'm talking like in general. Like in general. Kana destiny moon in general.
Yeah,
Not yako personally, but
yeah,
generally.
more. It's
Mm.
hard to tell, bro. To be honest, how do you know if someone's destiny is already alright or not? It's really hard to tell because destiny something's not discarded and a judge your destiny yako do you end up being rich or do you end up being poor? Because for you, at the end of the day, your goal is to end up being rich, right? But you do not say or end up being poor, but you are not rich. So you can't. I don't know what word can I use.
All right.
I don't know.
Josh.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. It's a hard question to answer, bro. To be honest, because you can't really tell. Like
Any
I
ball,
don't
my
know.
guy. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, nah, I appreciate that.
All right. Someone with a different perspective. This is a different perspective. Is your destiny fixed? Like, is it fixed? Is it something that is fixed? I want to know. Ndakamboita discussion yangu munhu. perspective yemunhu haiti zvonizvo hanzi destiny yemunhu iri fixed. Hanzi munhu iyeye, hanzi munhu generally kana wakatongozvarwa kutambura uchatongotambura, there's nothing you can do about it. Ndo zvaaitaura munhu iyeye, and inini handina kuwirirana nazvo hangu personally, handawirirana nazvo. That's why I'm asking you guys. I want to see what you think, because I don't think kuti munhu has 38 hours 40 mdara 41 40 hours. But anyway, guys, if you have a different perspective and it, hanzi hapana zviri fixed, unogona kunamwa nemheni uchigeza zvikatu komana musadaro man. Let me try someone else. Let me try someone else.
Yo.
Wagwanji.
Madi bro.
Mwida sei?
Handwriting.
Pane mubvunzo ka uri kungotinetsa panapa.
Ndaunza mubvunzo wenyu mukoma.
Is your destiny fixed? You chimbotrudza. What's your perspective on this situation? Is a person's destiny fixed? Kana ukazvarwa ukatanga kutambura, is it because kuti wanga uchifanga wangotambura? Kana it is because of the decisions that you made?
No, I don't believe kuti inichando believe achiri fixed. My principles ekuti unobudirira same life. Not
Yeah,
kuti
yeah,
iwewe you are destined either to be rich or to be poor. And
yeah.
ndosaka pane vanhu vekuti dai kuri kuti zviri fixed ka. No one was supposed to teach anyone how to make money, or no one was supposed to kuonesa mumwe munhu mukoto wekuita mari, then munhu angaripo akuita mari. Dai zviri fixed, munhu aingoita find his way out otongoona ane mari. Saka maprinciples ndo ari fixed ekuti pakarohwa haso munhu anobuda nebhobho. And then also koita mamwe unfortunate situations ekuti area rautongori pakashata, but still principle yekuti ukabuda muarea iroro ukandovhimira somewhere kana sango iroro riri dry unongondowina. Chandobhelievha chiri fixed maprinciples, not kuti vanhu vacho ndo vanonzi ava ndo vachawina mupaka, ava vanoruza.
Yeah, mauya nemuono wandandisati ndaonera. Makaipa mdara. Maprinciples ndo ari fixed. Ebata. Ndosaka vamwe vanhu vachibvunza kuti, you know, like a lot of people ask questions kuti zvonzvo. Munhu uyu ane mwoyo wakaipa, but munhu uyu ane mari yakawanda. Why?
I
But
get the
there are
point.
certain principles that person is applying in their lives. But mari haina kuti uri munhu akanaka kana kuti wakaipa, but ukangofollowa certain things unoibata.
You are a Christian, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a verse inoti Mwari anonayisa mvura kune vakaipa nevakarurama. And mvura iyoyo nezvainoreva inotaura maseasons ekurima neekuita sei. Hapana panonzi vakarurama ndo vanokohwa then vanotadza ndo vanoni. Maprinciples iwayo anoshandira munhu wese, ndosaka pasingadiwi simbe.
Yeah.
Saka hapana munhu anonzi an individual was destined to be rich and a certain individual was destined to be poor.
There is no way.
Because at the end of the day, this world will pass away. Saka, why would God destine you for something that will perish?
Exactly. It's not even a permanent situation.
Exactly.
Unogona kungopa buda. Aiwa, makaipa mdara. Makaipa.
Irebo general.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Mvesi uyu auya nemuono. Aya nemuono. We can change someone. There are certain principles that are fixed, but generally, life is not fixed. Ukazvarwa, and your life can go any way. And if you become a millionaire, it's not because you were destined to be a millionaire. That's That's not really how it goes. I hope munhu wandakaita naye conversation iri arimo mulive zvinova because munhu iyega anozonditanga kundiitisa nharo kuti yo
Madiko Chaima.
batidzeka kamera mudaro
Aye. Aye. Ngomunyiswa iwe.
kana muchida kubadza kamera tiri kubvisa badzai kamera
Aye. Ngomunyiswa iwe.
bhabai kana
Chizoda.
muchida kubadza kamera bhabai hamuchida kubadza kamera
Yo. Yo.
saka tiri kunetsa
Mira.
chii
Mira. Pane mwana adora. Aiwe.
ko mukudonedza vana futi
Haumashikamba apa weka.
batidzai kamera
Chaima ngomunyiswa.
enzo aishawo batidza kamera enzo aishawo varipo panapa vari kutoda kutonzwa kuti uda kutaura kuti ta ukataura zvisina musoro enzo aisha vakakutarisa uchamaki
Aiwa, chimbotudza first things first. Inyaya yega yandawira panapa ndangorikeza kandi sizwa chiti.
aiwa savova hausi serious chimboenda unodya sadza iro hausi serious you are not serious tiri kutaura zvinhu zviri inozvika zvinovaka ndo zvinhu zvatiri kutaura zvinhu zvinovaka let me read a few insights, guys. Let me show you what other people were saying. Someone said, "Guti, God is not immediately concerned with a person's financial destiny. He's more focused on your spiritual destiny because the word does say we have been predestined into salvation. Nowhere does it talk of predestination of financial blessings." Munhu wemunhu chingoti ndazotaura nechirungu zvangu havina kuti vanhu vanozokwanisa kunzwisisa here but zviri kunzi izvonizvo mwari haasi really concerned about your financial destiny but he's more concerned about your spiritual destiny. That is another view yeumwe munhu. I don't know why some people are being unable to join my live because apa parikutora notifications achinzi ninge is unable to join. I don't know what's really happening. Maybe network yangu. But I really wanted to understand my views about this whole.
Yeah. Hi guys.
Hi, how are you?
Ndiri born madi.
Uri kupi ko kuri kuita kunge Mascato?
Ndiri kuTexas.
Kuri seiko kuTexas?
Texas kuri born.
Imbotiudza kamuono wako panyaya yatiri kutaura iyi.
Inene personally, I think destiny yangu yakagadzirwa kudhara guys.
Serious, why do you think that?
Because Mwari hapana pawachazombokusika. As you know kuti Mwari vanoziva kuti uchange uri munhu akaita sei. Right? Like God knows kuti kuziva munhu akadai so. Kuzononza kuita sei. But anyway, it's my comment section. But Mwari vanoziva kuti life yako ichange yakaita sei. Iwewe ndiwe unozongochuzako, unozongoita like your ways, your decisions. But God knows already the right path for you.
All right.
So long unogona kuti Mwari wakatokunyorera kuti iwewe uchange uri munhu anotambudzika.
Saka you cannot change that.
You cannot change it. Manisako effort unoisa but you cannot change it. Kana Mwari vadaro, that's it.
So you think if someone can be created on this earth and then there's nothing you can do about it.
What can you do about it? Guys, kune vamwe vanhu vane madegrees. For example,
life inoda nharo. Inini I think your destiny can be changed. Pane munhu ambonyora example yaHezekiah comment section. Hezekiah was supposed to die, but akanamata akasafa akapewa 15 years. Guy, there wasn't that a change in destiny yemunhu kuti aifa ngakufa but akasafa.
Guys, isn't it alright? Takushandisa bhaibheri anika. Isn't it Mwari? Vanozoti uchafa rini, uchafira kupi, uchafa sei.
Yeah, anything that is guaranteed, something that is guaranteed in life chatinongoziva kuti uchafa, you are destined to die. Ichocho manje hatizo hatikwanise kuuyu, but however your life is going to go, those are things that you can change.
Mirai, saka imi mukuti Mwari vanongokutsveta panyika, wozongomirira zuva rako rekuti ufe, wozongoona zvese zvawaitadza, vasingazivi kuti uri kuita nezvei.
God knows, God knows, but inini ndiri kuti izvonizvo, your destiny is not fixed. Kuti izvezvi hati izvezvi uri kuTexas, wakazvarwa kuTexas,
Aiwa,
wanga umbori muZimbabwe. Alright, izvezvi zvatiri kuTexas handiti hazvisi kureva kuti you were destined to be in Texas, but pane madecisions nezvinhu zvakaitika mulife mako zvakaitika kuti izvezvi uve muTexas. But wegona usatombova kuTexas, you could be in Mexico, you could be in Paris, you could be in anywhere depending on the decision that you made, but zvaizvezvi uri kuTexas. Unzwa zvandotaura. This is my POV. This is my my view panyaya iyi.
Muono wako, tambori English, muono wako.
Ngatikotaura nechishona, muono wangu waibata.
Yes.
Muono wangu. But yeah, it's up for debate. Vamwe vanhu umwe munhu andaitaura naye atori neperspective yakangofanana neyako yekuti aiwa no, zviri fixed sha, kana munhu achangotambura. But I don't think so. I think kuti your destiny can be changed. That's my personal view. Ndinofunga
Guys,
kuti
kune vanhu vese vari kuona musazokuita muupenyu because Mwari vakati uchange uchigara kubudiriro. Guys, you can do better. Unobuda
because
kubudiriro kusa-airport. Musazokuita on life. But anyways, guys, must pack. Thanks.
iribo, thanks Isha.
Okay.
Don't know kuti why vanhu vari kufela kujoina, but it's okay. It's fine. Ndakungo accept munhu wese azangotanga.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. So
How
you're
are
talking
you?
about destiny, right?
Yes, I am. So what's your name?
Oh, Tanya.
Tanya. Nice to meet you, Tanya. Where are you?
England.
You're in England. All right. So yeah, we're talking about destiny.
Yeah. Do you really think destiny can change?
I really do.
Really?
I really do. I really think that your destiny can change. It's all in your hands. I really do.
Okay. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, please.
How vexed are you, like, in terms of like reading the Bible and stuff?
I read the Bible every day.
Amazing. Okay.
Yeah.
Who in the Bible had a destiny set for them that changed?
Okay. Who in the Bible had a destiny set for them that changed?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to talk about a person in particular, but I'm going to say the children of Israel.
Okay, go on.
Their destiny was set.
Okay.
They were supposed to go. All right, the children of Israel. If you know the story well, right? The children of Israel were supposed to go to what? To Canaan, right?
Okay.
They were supposed to go to the promised land, to Canaan. But then the children of Israel that actually got into Canaan are not the children that left Egypt. They are the
Ooh. See, Destiny had already said it was gonna take a while for them to reach Canaan. So
yeah. But then it changed though. It changed during the way.
it didn't change because the descendants still went there, innit? Like,
but who was supposed to go in? Who was supposed to go in?
The
Obviously,
oh my god, bro.
who was
They had
supposed to
it.
go in?
Okay. So like, scriptures can be flipped to suit any situation.
Yeah,
Um, I personally think, this is from my personal view and from my understanding of the Bible,
yeah,
that it was them who were meant to get there. You can't change destiny. What's yours is yours. What's not yours is not yours. That's why you see like people,
yeah.
they they have their set destiny. If you try and do something, let's say, okay, fine, let's say career wise, you try and do something that's not meant for you, things won't work out for you, or you won't be happy. You get me? Like, you can't change destiny. Destiny is yours. Like, it's set for you. It's as unique as it is. It's set for you.
What about Hezekiah?
Hold on. For instance, let me give an example.
Mm.
Um, there's this guy, David. Yes,
Yeah,
this guy
David.
in the Bible. Yeah,
Yeah,
he was still going to be like king.
yeah,
He was still going to rule, no matter like what happened. Like, like people threw things in his way. Like, he had so many obstacles, but what was his in the end. You can never change destiny. Never.
What about
It might it,
Hezekiah?
the the journey itself is not it's not straight, and unfortunately it doesn't come with a manual. It doesn't come with a manual. So you will meet obstacles that will seem like, oh, like things are gonna go bad, but you can never alter destiny. What's yours is yours. What's not yours is not yours.
What about Hezekiah? Hezekiah was supposed to die, but then he was given an additional 15 years.
How do
What?
you know he was supposed to die?
Well, um, it was said that he was supposed to die.
Uh,
It
how do
was said.
you
It was because if he wasn't supposed to die, God was never going to say, "I'm going to give you an additional 15 years to live."
is an obstacle? That was his destiny. His destiny was already not to die still. But he had to think. Oh, he had to think he was like
Now
dying.
you're making the whole situation technical,
No,
but
I'm just saying.
now you're making it technical. But God would have never, you would have never said, "I'm going to give you 15 years," if you already had 15 years.
How can I say this? How can I put this? Like, okay,
I can give another scenario. I can give another
okay,
scenario, right?
yeah,
You were talking about David, right?
okay, yes,
You're talking about David.
mm,
You remember the story of what David did to Uriah.
yes,
You know that story.
yes.
You know that story, right? Right. Uh, in that story, I think David did something that was very evil, right? But can we
Yeah.
say that it was Uriah's destiny to be killed that way?
If he was not if he was not supposed to die there, see, everything happens in God's time, in God's timing.
Yeah,
Things might have not been clear to him how he was going to die, but
yeah.
since he was a soldier, the chances of him dying in battle were like really, you know,
But
very high.
he could have not died that day, right?
No,
He could have not.
he would have still.
His destiny was altered.
What shapes our life is that, like, like how we make choices every day. We
Exactly.
make choices every day that impact us
Exactly.
differently. Have you ever thought,
Exactly.
Kuti, if I just hadn't said this and moved away, what would have been happened, or what would have been the outcome?
Yeah, all the time.
He was going to die in battle still, and that was his time. The way you can change destiny is the same way you will not die if it's not your turn. You will not
Because
die.
because what I think, right? What I think is that the thing that shapes your destiny is like your character and your decisions. Like no one is destined to be poor, right? No one is destined to be rich. But I think if you
Ooh, let me hold you there. How?
I think it's a matter of character and decision. And someone said that Someone on this live said that the only things that are fixed are the principles, right? Like there are principles to make money, there are principles to life, there are principles to certain things. He said that
Mm.
those things are fixed. That's why they are rich. They are evil people, people that we know are rich. People that we can say, we can name like Pablo Escobar. Those drug dealers. What? They are very rich because they followed principles on how to make money. They had a product and they could sell it. So obviously they were going to make money even if what they were doing was unethical, right? That is a principle that that they followed, right? In terms of destiny, Manj, we're saying Kuti, your destiny isn't fixed. It all depends on the decisions that you're making. If you make the right decision or you make the wrong decisions, your destiny can go either way.
What's yours is yours. What's yours is yours. No one can take that from you. As long as God has given that to you, no one can take it. Can't lie.
people can people can. David took Uriah's wife. That was
If
his
let's say
wife.
if everyone was rich, who would work for who?
You know what? I can be rich, right? My employees can also be rich while
You
they're
cannot
working
do
for
that.
me.
The moment someone is rich, they don't want to work for someone. We're Africans, bro. You don't want to work for
Iowa.
someone. The moment you become rich, like your level of being humble and like hustling, it goes down because you have the money. You get
No,
me?
if I'm
So
a millionaire, if I make millions and then
yeah,
a person that works for me makes 10,000,
okay.
that person will keep on working for me because I'm paying them well. You get what I'm
Yeah, but
saying?
what happens if in a span of like say 6 months that 10,000 has piled up, they can start doing their own thing,
Even if they do, someone else will come and I'll give that someone else 10,000.
right? Let me ask you a question,
Mm,
Emma.
mm.
Iwewe,
Izini.
uchishandira moon,
Yeah.
you get paid good money.
Mm.
Do you think ucharamba uchimushandira just because you're getting good money, or uchada utanga zvakuwega?
It depends with
No, no, no. I want you to be honest. It doesn't depend with anything. I want you to be honest. Do you work for someone right now?
right now.
Yes.
No.
You work for yourself? Good.
Yeah.
Self-employed. Amazing. If you work for someone, I like, why am I even saying this? You don't work for someone because you want to be your own boss. Now, can you imagine working for someone, getting paid good still, and still wanting to work for them?
That's not a bad thing.
Sakakam.
That's not a
Ahora,
bad thing because I'm getting paid well. Wait, what? It's a stream of income. The thing that I would do is
that
I would
isn't
keep on I would keep on working for that person and then try to develop other streams because if I'm getting paid well, why would I want to abandon that stream of income? If I'm
because you,
getting 10K per
that
month,
isn't that isn't why people wake up every day. Destiny, as we were talking about it. The reason why people wake up every day, the the system is sort of like rigged in a way. I would say people should always wake up, go to work in order for you to be able to provide for yourself. You get me? So if you give someone so much money that they can afford to not come to work for like 3 months or 2 months,
yeah.
that's not gonna be good for business. And you can't keep employing people, give them so much money, they leave, and you employ people. Like it's just, get me? It's not in it. Like azvinyatso like, because you work for yourself, bro. You just helped me actually prove my point. You don't want to work for someone. Or I can say, oh well, you're vexed, you're good with what you do, which is amazing. But you will not work for someone for like over 2 years if you know, like, could see, oh, I have money that can last me for like 2 years not working. But anyways, back to destiny.
Yeah, destiny, your destiny is not fixed. Your destiny is not fixed. You can change your destiny, bro. Like,
This conversation, this
yeah.
conversation, I didn't deep dive in the Bible. You
Please,
can,
like I love Bible conversation. Deep
you,
dive any story that you want. Because in any Shingoti, right now, I didn't do like proper research when I hopped on
Mhm.
this live, so I might have, some facts.
I swear down.
But if I do my proper research, guys, I will definitely find hundreds of people that had their destinies changed in the Bible.
Swear down. Give me an essay. I'll write you four
Because
pages.
because destiny is not fixed. I don't think destiny is fixed. I really don't think that. Because like ungangonzi tokoto kuti panyika wotanga kutambura and you can't do anything about it. You cannot do it. You can't if you uri munhamo, you can't pray about it and get out of that situation. There's no way, bro.
Not everyone is meant
There's no
to.
way.
Not everyone is meant to get out of a situation. You just have to
So
find
some people
a level of
should just
comfort in your
stay in those
situation.
situations like that.
Sorry?
So some people vanofanirwa kungogara mumasicha zavari vatongoti
No.
bo.
Do you know some people are actually really happy? They struggle, but they're like really, really happy. They're comfortable in that. That's their. I can't. I know
They
it
struggle,
sounds
but they
so
are
wrong. I
happy.
feel like you're
Are you
trapping
hearing
me.
yourself?
You're
They
trapping me
struggle, but they
exactly.
are
You're trying
happy.
to trap me. You're
They
trying to
are
trap me into
they
thinking, Kuti.
struggle, but they are happy. Hey, wait. I
You're
I
trying
I
to trap me.
I. They
Somebody will
struggle, but they
bo
are
bo
happy.
bo. Wawina. But yeah, there's some people are really happy. They're content. Okay, fine. Happy is the wrong word. Content.
Yeah,
They're
content
content with
content
what?
is good. Content is good, but like
Yeah.
I don't think you can ever reach a situation where you're like, all right, I'm getting, let's say I'm getting, even if you're getting a million annually, you can never be like, all right, I'm happy, I'm good. You can be
You
content,
lie.
but
Give
you
me
will
give me
keep.
30 million. Give me 30 million and see how I'll retire. Like you lie. But I know I used the wrong word when I said happy. It's
Yeah,
content. Yeah, like the
yeah,
content with what they have. Which
yeah.
is
You
good
can be
still.
content, but you can always, keep striving for more. You get it.
But destiny
Can be changed.
can't be
Can be
changed.
changed.
Cannot be
It
changed.
can be changed. Your destiny can be changed.
Unena.
No, tisinaro, but handichanyasotsvaga maexamples emubhaibheri ari
Telling
proper.
you,
But
telling you.
one wandiri kuziva ndiHezekiah naUriah. Those people's destinies, one was changed for the good, one was changed for the worse. Webata. Uriah, I don't think Uriah anga akatonzi ndo zvichaitika, but David akazongopindira nyaya dzacho, and David akazosafa maconsequences. Ati remember kuti the son that he had with Uriah's wife is the son that tried to kill him. Ntoibata. It's the same son that tried to kill him.
Kolema sangu zvarikuita.
Gee.
Somewhere I'm definitely going to go back to. I'm going to go read that again. Somebody.
Go and read that story. Go and read that story.
I'm going to go read that
Absalom
again.
tried to
But
kill David.
didn't the
He
child die?
he
Didn't
he
the child die?
changed. Yeah?
Didn't the child die?
Exactly. How did he die? He was, I think he was, his hair was like
Yeah, he died.
he was riding, no, he was riding a horse and then his hair was caught up in trees and then he died. But when he was doing that, he was trying to kill his father. Go and read the story, bro.
Oh.
Go and read the story. If there are people on this drive, they know what I'm saying. He was trying to kill David, bro.
Did that child even see the light of day?
Absalom. He did. He did.
Ah, ah.
Absalom was a very handsome boy. The Bible says it. The Bible says it. He has
Boy.
very long hair. I told you, my baby. I'm telling you, bruh. The story is there. It's a very interesting story, actually. You're going to enjoy it. But like the Uriah was not supposed to die that way. David akato alter his destiny and God was not happy with it. And akangosiya zviitika and
So
he
hold
lets
on.
the
Hold,
whole situation unfold.
hold on.
Mm.
Where is it said in the Bible that that was not Uriah's destiny?
It doesn't say it anyway, actually.
Exactly. So how do you oh no,
This is just my
sorry,
thinking.
Kanai.
Yeah, this is
How
just
do
my
we
thinking.
know?
This is just it wasn't his. This is just my thinking. But I'm sure if I read again, I can find words
That
that
is
actually
that
say
was
that.
his way to go.
Yeah.
That was his way to go.
That can't be. That can't be.
And
Life is not fair. Life is not fair. All right. All I can say also is that life is not fair, and because this is the life that we're living. We're living in a fallen world, so everything is not supposed to be fair. It can never be fair as long as the devil is alive. But it's never going to be fair. Right. So some of these things we can say it's fate or chichi, but pamwe pacho Satan akapindira. And it mweya wakabata David kuti atore mukadzi wemunhu aende kunomuurayisa. Hatingati Mwari ndiye, Satan akapindira. Right. Saka hatingati ndo yanga iri fate yake, haisiri yanga iri fate yauri. But Satan akapindira.
to that
Right. That was
um
not his destiny.
that was
Satan akapindira panyaya idzi. Right.
let me ask you one question.
Mm.
If God says, let me use myself as an example. If
Mm.
God says I'm not going to see the light of day tomorrow, do you think that like that's my deadline?
Uh.
Do you think there's some way I can alter it? Like, oh, I'm not gonna die tomorrow.
Right. If you have a proper
As
personal
my have let's say, you know how some people come into your life, you only see them, you only meet them once or twice, and then they go.
yes,
Like that's the course of life and everything. But we all
yes.
have our deadline set
Uh,
by God. If you're a believer,
uh,
if God says I'm not gonna see the light of day tomorrow,
uh.
do you think I will see it? Do you think there's a way of altering my destiny somehow that I can make it to tomorrow?
If you have a connection with God and you bring out a proper argument,
Well, I'm
trust me,
actually sure.
you can actually see tomorrow and the day after tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. You can see 3 more days. Trust me, because zvakafanana, like in the Bible, God had conversations with he had a conversation with who was it? Was it Abraham when he wanted to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah, right? He asked Abraham when he wanted to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah, I really want to destroy Chichi. And Abraham was like, kokana muine vanhu vakati, kokana muine vanhu vakati, kokana muine vanhu vakati. Really, Abraham wanted his nephew to be rescued, but
Hold on Abraham's point.
mm,
Isn't it Abraham, the father of all nations, had been
yeah.
trying like for years with the wife,
Yeah.
and then in the right time, in the right moment, when it
Mm,
was when it was, how can I, what's the word? When it was, okay, I'm just gonna use planned.
mm,
Like Panga, he was trying all these years, nothing was happening. But Mwariva Opoka Muti Asheta Mwana, Ane Makura, then 90 something, he had a
mm,
child.
uh.
Do you know that was God planned destiny? Do you believe? Let me ask you a question actually. Do you believe in God's timing?
That I do. That I do.
That does it for
Very
me.
good.
So if you believe in God's timing, you were talking
Mm,
about Abraham. Abraham had a kid.
mm,
Um, in the right timing. Like it was God's timing. It was when it was convenient. It was when it, like, like to show that the impossible is very much possible. Like not to give up. Like keep trying. So many moral lessons we can get from that story. Yeah. But Aketangwana, that age, like that time exactly. Do you think destiny was somehow altered during the course? Yeah, would you, oh, he didn't give up, so let me just give him a kid.
eh,
Do you think
that-
it was because of his will to continue trying to have a child, or it was God's timing and plan?
now that was God's timing and plan.
Thank you very much. No, that's
And
destiny.
also because
No, bro, that's
Abraham did not
that's
lose faith. Because
God's time. God's time.
if at any time he had lost faith, he probably was going to not have a child. But then it was God's
No,
timing and
no,
his
no.
resilience and faith.
You know how people are
Yeah.
always saying, sorry, what's this? God does things like in his moment, in his time, not in your time.
Uh,
Uh-huh. God does things in his time. And we all have, speaking about destiny, we all have things we're supposed to do on earth before we go, right?
yeah.
Like, yes, but Munisanya deadline, that being the truth.
Mm.
So destiny is the thing about the weird topic when it comes to destiny is that, like, how can I say it? We don't know what it is. Like,
Yeah.
what was my destiny? Like, what was I supposed to do? You get me? Like,
Yeah.
but you can't change destiny. It's God's time. God knows with him. Okay, fine. Like I said, Tanya on earth for like 50 years. Ane 50, ane ngadalika pana ningi. Apedza. Adaiso. Azozara ningi. Ningasha zodaiso ningi chi. So my deadline is, let's say, 50. That's my deadline. Which means in the course, I I don't know.
But then, if it's like that, you know, Zochi, if it's like that again, I feel like it all becomes an automation, my bad.
It's not automation.
Because
That's the
like
trick about it. People feel like you
exactly,
can.
if it's not an automation, which means your destiny can be altered, because it unogona ungoiswa toda kumisa for 50 years, but then during the course of your life you make certain decisions that might not get you to 50, it might get you to 15, my bad, or something. But it's not kuti, it's a surprise to God though. God knows all the outcomes that can happen. But anenge achitoziva kutoti alright, this person must reach 50, but he might not reach 50, because if this happens, this might happen, and he doesn't really do anything about that. Zvangofanana Uriah, I don't think kuti Uriah anga akatonzi Uriah achaurayiwa naDavid.
No,
Ndiri
no,
kudzoka panyaya yaUriah. I don't
someone.
think kuti ndo zvazvakatonzi alright, Uriah achabva ati David achaona mukadzi. That was a possible outcome though. That was an outcome, but it was not the destiny. It was just a possible outcome.
Emma Oninar. But
No,
anyway,
that
um,
one is like, guys, good guys. You know what I'm trying to do, because like I feel like like some people, and it might reach a point in life where they might, I'm not gonna go shake up an level, but maybe this is my destiny. Maybe I'm just supposed to stay panapa, my bad. But no, you can change your destiny. Aufangi kutombova satisfied level raunenge uri. You can actually change your destiny. You can faith your way out of it, pray your way out of it, and work your way out of it. Life yako ikatochinja usingatozivi kuti wototadza kutoziva kuti level wasvika sei, but you just don't have to accept
I
kuti
see how I now see how you're taking destiny to be as. But
you see where I'm coming from, right?
if you see yourself, Uchishanda, like you overwork yourself, you do that and that and that, and then something changes. How do you know that's not your destiny? Who are we to say kuti destiny yemunhu asina mari kusava nemari saka you have to change that? How 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 are we? I want you to. I know I've seen where you're coming from. Yeah, ndaona
Yeah.
like the point Paul kubvira.
Yeah.
But how are we? If you change things, how are we? Who are we? Or how do we judge? Come up with a judgment, Yoti. That's not your destiny.
All right. I feel
So
like
what
you.
you're talking about
I
is
feel
not
like you feel
destiny.
it. I feel
What no,
like you
no,
feel it.
what you're talking about is not as like destiny. That's a pathway, your way to your destiny. That is not your destiny. So you can't change your destiny. Because if you see yourself, you work, you meet different people. It's like it's a journey. It's a journey. So that is not your destiny. You cannot alter destiny. You can't. But I see where you're coming from, Emma. I do see where you're coming from and where
Let's
you're
agree
taking.
to let's agree to disagree.
Anyways, man, it was nice talking to you. I think it was Mr. Gunn something. He wanted oh, that's my sister. This Mr. Gunship official um wanted to join the life
You
as
wanted
well.
to join.
So anyways, I'll be
Thank you so much.
taking notes for next time.
Thank
Anyways,
you
bye
so much.
bye bro.
Next time I'm going to prepare myself. If I see you joining, I'm going to prepare myself.
Have a new washa. Bye bye.
Ew. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Yo, who else wants to join? Live yangu yatanga haichakwanise ku ameno chisho kuti haisi kukwanisa kujoinisa vanhu ikuramba ichingoloda marequest. But anyway, guys, that was a very good conversation. Eh, but in Rugura Mandagatsika, your destiny can be changed. It can be changed for the better or for the worse. So good night, guys.